Hi, welcome to Selfseeds Through the Eyes of the Horse. Today Lincoln and I were heading out on a ride and we're going to go to an area that we haven't been in for a while. So that's always fun to explore and see what's changed and also to check in with how the horse I'm riding is doing with being in a new place. Do they stay calm? Do they stay bold? Do they stay interested? Are they anxious to come back? These are all things that are a big part of a horse's emotional state, and part of training, in my opinion, is to keep looking at these variables. When a horse becomes independent and enjoys being ridden, enjoys exploring new areas, then there's a lot more safety and confidence that can be shared between the two of us. Now we're heading through the tall grass. Now Lincoln, he's about 15.3, probably 15.3, and so the grass is taller than he is. So it's quite something this year. I love the sound of just walking through the grass. Now it helps that he's been living in a pasture that has grass that's very, very tall. So he's gained confidence from that. It's probably very strange, like there, where he's ducking under the really tall grass. It's so cute. Oh, a little ditch there that he decided to make a little jump over instead of stepping. No worries. Last year he was quite unsure about all these things. This year he's finding his way between jumping and stepping. What I like is that you could see the steadiness of the rhythm. With him, this is not something that I have to encourage. He is a very energetic horse, and really the work has been how to channel that energy. I have a feeling they probably the history I'd spoken about in the past about draw reins and different things in his neck, we're almost through it now. I think he's almost 100% in the health and wellness of his top of his neck and his poll area. And now I need to be able to focus more on how the entire top line connects and work on helping to develop his hindquarters now. His hindquarters work, but there's a different way that the whole top hooks up so that it's very healthy and higher functioning. So I took time out the last 6 months to just focus on his head and neck. And as if you look at his neck behind his left ear, last year there was a bulge there and much higher development on the left side. So this year it's pretty darn symmetrical now. So this is good progress. Now, as we come along here, we're getting close to entering in the new section. I still think he's a half Arabian, half Trakehner. I think he's going to make a really, really good long distance horse. But I wanted to get his head healthy. He's been very sound, but to get his head healthy, because for a horse to go a long distance and not have a comfortable contact with the bit, I'd even thought about maybe changing to a hackamore, but I'd like to help solve the problem for him, because I'm not sure I will keep him, and so who knows in his journey ahead. So I want to be able to send him on his way in a really healthy state, because again, he's an amazing horse And as I continue to develop horses and get horses given to me and buy projects and have horses sent to me, I feel like my greatest asset is to help problem solve so they can be biomechanically sound and calm in their minds, have fitness, and be able to carry a rider in a very positive way. All my tools of dressage and trail riding and jumping and some degrees of chiropractic and body awareness. Pretty funny little thing there for the water. Did great. That I feel like I want to put that together to really help cheerlead the horse's wellness. The water's really rushing, you can hear that. Last year at the end of the year, Marie took us over to the other ranch where they have a lake, and he was great to go in there. He'd been quite nervous about crossing water. So this year it'll be interesting. I don't know what the schedule is going to be, but it'll be quite interesting to see how he does if we have that water situation again. I feel like he's such a different horse this year in terms of his confidence and all of the positive changes now in the contact. So now we're in the new section, and there haven't been cows this year. There's a deer, I think. There's a deer off to the left, and there is no real trail, so we just wander our way around. It's kind of a unique opportunity when you can actually trail ride without a trail. The decisions that have to be made from the horse and the skillfulness. So there's rocks and uneven ground underneath the grass, and so they're more blindly walking over all these different irregularities. A different skill set for the horse. But I like it as part of the development. What choices do they make? Amazing the beauty of the grass. All the different colors of grass and the different stages of maturity. It's just an amazing, beautiful area. Very, very fun to be able to share this and ride horses that I have had a connection with. I'm sure at some point I'll bring Squid out here. And Nador, I rode him earlier today. And he was great also. And we're getting ready now. The ranch horses will start coming up here as a little longer ride and to start preparing with the ground being a little more irregular. So when they get shifted to the upper ranch, they have the fitness and the proprioception to deal with uneven ground. Having a great, great ride on Lincoln.